This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Manchester here for the press conference head of the April the 8th show, headlined by Terry Flanagan and Petrov fighting on the bill in his second fight.
Yep.
Anthony Leake, how are you, sir?
I'm good, yeah.
You spoke well in that press conference there. Are you confident? Someone who's had one fight, yeah.
Yeah. It's obviously it's not just about boxing, is it? It's a business, really. This, and
I'm glad you get that, because it is.
it's
Try
a
and tell
business.
fighters that all the time, because if they don't speak, no one really, until you get to a certain level, no one knows who you are.
No,
so.
they don't. And if I'm speaking highly of not just about myself, the people around me, I've got Terry around me, obviously Steve, our coach, and Frank and BT and whatever else, then clearly in 12 months' time it's going to be a big stepping stone instead of try to speak in 12 months' time. Do you know what I mean? If
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
speaking now, do you know what I mean? This is boxing, you know what I mean? We're getting there, it's our job, so I'm happy I can do this.
Definitely. Again, you were quite adamant with your comments that you're in this to win a world title. That's the goal for you. You're not, seeing how it goes or seeing what sort of level you can. Already after one fight, you know that's what you want to do.
Well, listen, it's not just people think I've had one fight and I'm 26 and whatever else. I've not. I've had 70 amateur fights.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was an elite amateur fighter from probably 30 fights, so I've probably had 42 fights at elite level as an amateur, you know what I mean? Fighting good kids and getting to, or if not winning, every title what I went in, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've come back into the sport. Don't forget, a lot of things have happened in my life since I stopped boxing, good and bad things, you know what I mean? So we won't go into that, but they're behind me now. Nothing's going to come and pick me up like a cherry picker and take me away again, do you know what I mean? And it took me 12 months to get my licence by having 3 different brain scans. But now I've got it, I'm not going to let this opportunity go. I dreamed about being a world champ when I was a young lad, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go and get it.
You mentioned some of the names that you've beaten as an amateur in that 70 fight amateur career. List them to me. Some of the wins for people that don't know.
Well, the best win probably on it at the minute would be, say, Callum Smith. Obviously, Tommy Langford's not at world level yet. If he does get there, it's still a good win. I boxed him on his own club show. I was supposed to box Frankie Gavin that night because I was turning pro. I wanted to box somebody good. He was obviously probably fat at the time or whatever he does. And I ended up boxing Tommy, so I beat him. I've beat Fowler. I've beat Sam Maxwell. I've beat a lot of them. Do you know what I mean? None of them have got wins over me, other than Tommy Coyle, who's a lot lighter than me now. Yeah. And that was when I was a little bit younger. So, yeah.
Quite impressive amateur record then, with those names you just listed there, so no reason why you can't sort of try and continue into the program.
Yeah, definitely, and I think I'm going to continue, do you know what I mean? There's not such as, when I'm ready and I'm experienced enough to do the rounds, if something comes my way, I'm going to take it. It's not about dodging. These are probably the next best 5 years of my life, so we'll see what I can do. If I think I'm the best then, or I can be the best, then I'm going to have to fight the best who are about at the minute.
Well, when you want to start calling boxers out, give us a ring and we'll be there. We'll be your voice.
Yeah.
You start chasing these big fights, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get a feeling you're going to start calling people out after your second fight. So.
No. I'm a bit more... it's not about professional, what would I say? I'm a bit more clever than that, you know what I mean? I know I'm not ready for nothing yet. I'm obviously taking care of these journeymen and people who are coming, you know what I mean, learning me a trade, or probably for my first 6 fights, and then hopefully after 10, the world's my oyster. Let's go and get them.
Good attitude to have. All right, Anthony, thank you very much for talking to Rifle TV, and we'll try and catch up with you ahead of April the 8th.
It's nice to meet you.
All right, you too, mate. Take care.
Cheers.